Hi everyone. I just thought I'd share a little bit about myself and what it is I actually do. So I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International, and I started my journey with them in November 2014. I'm 31 years old. I've got 3 children aged nearly 6, 4 and 2. And I also run my own craft business with one of my best friends. And I'm married to a wonderful man called Chris. Chris is my full-time carer, as I have fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome. I've got an abnormal heart rhythm. It beats too fast, and I get palpitations and blackouts from sort of too much movement, specifically getting up, standing up, and then sitting down and things like that. So, and I also have dysfunctional breathing. So my symptoms with that for me are the kind of widespread burning pain everywhere that I know is quite common with fibromyalgia. I have a lack of focus and concentration, poor memory, confusion. There's a kind of exhaustion that I still can't put into words. Palpitations, chest pain, like angina pain, occasional blackouts, breathlessness, poor balance, and reduced mobility, which despite efforts in physio, and everything is getting worse, but there we go. What I wanted to do was to open up and share about how I feel about being an entrepreneur in general, and specifically the highs and lows that I personally face on a day-to-day basis that come with having an unpredictable, invisible disability. And how I run my businesses despite it. I want to share my journey through everything. I want to share the things that I'm grateful for, my achievements, and how I push forward every day. What I'm hoping that this will do, and future recordings as well, future videos that I'm going to do, will inspire others who might be suffering with a similar condition and who maybe feel stuck and unsure about how they're going to get through it all. Okay, so today it is Thursday, the 7th of April, 2016, and it's 25 to 8 in the morning. And today I am grateful for my medication. Now, yes, I am a huge believer in living a toxic-free lifestyle as much as possible. I believe in the products that I represent being pure, safe and beneficial. However, for me, I have come to accept that life is a lot less uncomfortable and painful than it would be if I'd have said no to my GP. I think the key to managing any kind of chronic condition is balance. So go through the process with your GP, okay? They have plenty of options and different combinations. I know only too well that trying lots of different drugs is not fun by any means at all. But if you can find, and if you can try and look for the positives and be honest about how you feel, and if you can find a combination that eases your symptoms to a level where you feel you can cope on a day-to-day basis. Now, you won't necessarily be able to do everything that you could before, but if you can get through the day more comfortably, then you can start to move forward. They can also offer things like acupuncture, there's TENS machines, and they've got programs for actual coping strategies. So it's not all about throwing drugs at you. The key is to speak up, that the options are there. You just have to keep pressing and keep asking. There's a pain management team that your GP can refer you to, and you can go. It's more appointments and more consultants and more hospitals, but if you go through the process, you might find you might stumble across something that you haven't thought of that might help you. There's no medals for being a martyr, okay? And, you know, while there's not going to be a magic pill that takes everything away, if you do keep plodding through the suggestions and be honest about how you're really feeling, you can stumble upon a combination of therapies that will make your life, your day-to-day life, a lot easier to manage. Now, I mentioned balance. The diagnostic, the treatment and the ongoing care and the support from your GP is only one aspect of managing these sorts of chronic conditions. There is a lot more you can try, but you do have to have an open mind. I've been exposed to a wealth of personal development over the last 18 months, and I have found the ideas and tools that are contained in these books, and there's also audios, videos on YouTube, have really changed the way I think about my pain, about my energy levels, and what I'm capable of in general. It's changed the way I think about what it means to be healthy and well. And I've come to understand that if I can train and condition my mind to feel and think healthy thoughts, positive and balanced thoughts in all areas of my life, then my physical health does follow. There's a quote that I found on Facebook, which is taken from The Secret. If a person focuses on illness, then they are inadvertently attracting more illness to them. On the other hand, if a person focuses more on health than illness, then the law of attraction must obey those thoughts and produce health. The principles of the law of attraction are a powerful tool to summon the healing power within us and can be used in conjunction with all of the wonderful medical procedures that are available today. So I would highly recommend reading or listening to The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. If you're not sure where to get it from, here in the UK, I got a copy from The Works. And if you ask Google, there will be plenty of online options that would ship internationally if you needed it to. I'm also going to share in the comments 3 links that are just 3 of my favourites YouTube listens that I listen to again and again that I find really help push me through the bad days. So they'll be in the comments. One is from Tony Robbins. One is a TED Talk about health in general. And one is about success and how to motivate yourself. Okay, so I hope that helps you for today, and thank you very much for listening.